Hey guys, Godfather Custom here with a update on Wednesday early evening. Um, let's see what we're gonna do first here. Just got back from Miami. Was down there since Monday. Me and Grayson spent the afternoon building a couple of the kits that he won at JaxCon. Um, he was all anxious, so we stayed up late Sunday and we put together two cars. No painting involved, just, snap them together, let him, I'd show him the part, he'd pick the part out on the tree, we'd take it off, and I'd line it up for him and let him snap it together. And he got two built. I helped him with the decals, because he's a little, got to learn a little bit more about getting the decals on straight and stuff. He can put them on any old way, but, getting them straight and everything, I helped him a little bit with that stuff. But I'd start the beginning of it and then let him push the decal on so he could see how they line up and everything. And told him look at the picture and do it that way. So the taxi cab that he won was missing some parts. It was missing the front seat. It was not in the box. And what else was it missing? It was missing couple of things. Front seats, the hood emblem was missing, and I think that's it, if I remember correctly. So we got that one built up. I'll show you that one first. It came out really nice. It's molded in color. The wheels roll on it. Was it missing the front? No, it was not missing the front emblem. The front emblem is on there. Like I said, no paint, just plain plastic out of the box. I had to dig up a seat out of my parts bin for him, and we had to glue that seat in there, so I did that for him. Like I said, I did help him with the decals, but he snapped everything together, and it came out pretty nice. Good little kit. If it wasn't missing the parts, it'd be even better, but it is what it is. When you buy an open box, you don't know what they took out. So that's that one. It could have been a police car or a chief's car, as you see there. But what I did for the taxi is most taxis you see, like in New York, they are old police cars. So I did put the police car light on there. So, I told them, here, put that in there so it looks like they bought a police car and made a taxi out of it. Now, there's no detail to the... engine is all the yellow plastic color. Hold on, I gotta pick up the hood. We did put the clipboard on there with the sticker on the clipboard, but everything is just plain Jane yellow. Until he learns how to paint, that's the way they're gonna be. So we gotta start teaching him how to. I'm gonna start him on the brush, and then we'll get him to learn some airbrushing later on when he gets a little bit older. He's a little bit too young for that right now, but I'll put that back together later on. So that hood snaps right in there. So we'll put that one to the side, and then we'll go to this one here. This one was pretty easy for him. This was only maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts plus the wheels. So it's a really easy kit. And this one is another one that's molded in color. And he had a ball with this. And he's been playing with these since I've been gone on Sunday, so he's a happy guy. So there you have it right there. That's the Boxster. And the wheels roll. I see there's a part missing already. We'll have to find that and get it back on there. It just snaps on. But the whole thing of this is he's getting he's learning. He's learning how to put the kits together, and whether he sticks with it or not. Like I said in my video about how I got started, I built models till I was maybe 15, and then life takes over, and you do what you're going to do, and then you get back into it, and you get out of it, and you get into it again, and you get out of it, and maybe he'll do that. Maybe he'll always build. Who knows? But the way he likes cars, I think this is always going to be something he'll fall back on. So even my older son, someday he may want to get back into building. He always used to build airplanes. Some of his stuff is hanging up there in the room here. But there you have that. That's the Porsche Boxster. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, I did look at some of my models that I had built a while back. Some of my older builds. This was one of my really good builds. Now this was painted 10, 12 years ago, and this was painted with Createx. This is a water-based paint, and if you can see as I'm zooming in there on the hood, the paint finally cracked on this thing. So that it cracked all the way down the hood, all the way over here. You can see how the cracks, and they're just starting. It wasn't like this a while back, but the across the roof there, it's cracked. Look at this one here in the back. It's cracked clean down here. So the Createx is probably only good for a little bit of time. See over here if there's anything. No, nothing back there. You can pull the trunk off. I just put that piece of tape in there to hold the trunk on. I'm gonna have to take those tools out too. But yeah, I was surprised. I looked at it and said, "What the hell is that?" So what we're going to be doing with this is I will take all these tools out of the trunk, and it's going to go into the red drink, as I call it. But first, I got to take this one out that has been soaking for a few weeks. I just have to see. Oh, look at that! How that paint comes right off. There we go. I just let that sit in there for the longest time. I just forgot about it actually. But the inside paint, it is not coming off. Look at that. Inside paint won't come off. I had to actually scrub that finish on the outside to get the paint to even start coming off with a Scotch-Brite pad. So I'll scrub that down, wash it off. Get the rest of the parts out of there. Ooh, look, I can blow bubbles with this. Oh no, I thought I could, but I couldn't. So I'll scrub all this paint off of here with the Scotch-Brite, rinse it off, clean out all the seams on there, get the hood and the interior out. I believe those are in here. Oh no, there's nothing else in here. How about that? Maybe one day I'll divulge my little secret here, but I don't know. So, anyway, you are seeing it going in the dip. And I will let that soak in there for a few days and see how the paint comes out. But we'll see what it is. There's a lot of paint on this car, so it's going to take some time. But we'll let that bubble up and throw the trunk lid in there. Let that get taken care of. But anyway, that's my update for now. I am home for today, and I will be home tomorrow. Back to work on Friday. Tomorrow I got to go in for an MRI because I injured myself on the job a few weeks back, and they have to do a MRI of my knee. Doctor thinks I tore my meniscus, so we'll see what happens with that tomorrow. Anyway, that's what I wanted to update on. The Boxster and Graysons Taxi. So those are finals for Grayson. And that's it. So when I get home from my appointment tomorrow, I may do a actual update on the movie build and the oddball out and the NASCAR build. So, and then I may work on getting the big rig finished. So I got lots of stuff going on here. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of the day, and we will talk to you soon. I'm surprised Grayson didn't come in to say hello, but he's watching his show, so I can't bother him when he's watching his show. So anyway, there you have it. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you soon.